Welcome back to MitchEllaCo, the best travel channel on all of the internet. That being said, we're at one of the coolest places that I've ever wanted to go to. This is Rhodes. That's pretty amazing. R-H-O-D-E-S, Rhodes, spelt funny. We are still, I believe, in Greece. I see Greece flags on the back of our ships. If you look over here to your left, it'll get dark and then light. That's the cruise ship, the Silver Seas, that we have been on. We're taking that all through the now Aegean Sea, but through the Mediterranean Sea as well. We have some old medieval castle ruins behind us. How cool is that? Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna take you through Rhodes. We're gonna go to one of the major things that I wanna go to because I wrote a report on it in the 7th grade, which is gonna be the Colossus of Rhodes. No longer there, but we're gonna go to the ruins. There's a lot of ruins on this island. We're also gonna go to Apollo's temple. Oh, I love the sun. I'm getting some right now, so this is right up for me. This is definitely gonna be a place that I cannot wait to visit. We'll go into the local shops. We'll also just do all the old ancient temples. So come along, enjoy this video. These are gonna be the best things to do while you're in Rhodes. We're gonna spend one day at this island and we're gonna show you guys all the best things. Let's enjoy this video. Here we go.
We're in the land of scooters. I mean, Rhodes, Greece. There is castles everywhere. As you can see behind me, we're gonna take a tour inside this one. We absolutely had to stop and check it out with you guys, but we were looking into renting a scooter, and it was crazy because you need an endorsement on the back of your license for it to happen. Other countries are a little bit more laxed, but just something to keep in mind if you end up in the same boat as us. We're just gonna walk though. The cruise dropped us off in the port behind, and everything has great walkability, and I cannot wait to see this city. We found a map. This actually tells you that we're kind of about to make our way inside the fortress. I love it because you can see all the castles on the exterior and such a medieval architectural vibe, but inside we can almost see through the gates. There's a lot of shops and more things on the inside, and we haven't even seen them yet because there's a massive wall, a fortress that goes around the exterior of the island, so I'm ready. Believe it or not, they've kind of HGTV'd this place into the modern age. It's no longer used for war, which I'm sure it still could be, but there are shops built into the castle side. It's so interesting to see. But we're gonna make our way over to the Colossus of Rhodes, so we're gonna walk through all the shops and tour you around a little bit. Usually you go to museums to feel history, but even through these small shops and restaurants, the trees are enormously coming over. You can see that it has such history, such heritage. Nothing's even open. We deported from our cruise a little early. It's about 9 a.m. I want to say, and we're making our way through the shops that are mostly closed, but even the stone of the ground you can see is well worn. A lot of things have happened here, including, I'm sure, all the buses of tourists that will be dumped in here in the next couple hours. Welcome to the Archaeological Museum. This is rated one of the #1 things to do, and it only costs you €6 to get inside. I don't think that we'll be heading inside just because we're so excited to go see the Colossus of Rhodes next, and that's what we promised we would take you guys today, but this is definitely highly rated and somewhere you should stop.
Okay, check this out. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this. So a little bird told me, someone told me that this is where the Templars are, which I know the Templars, Assassin's Creed. I mean, come on, that's what I know them from. You gotta, I think you were a Templar or you gotta kill them. I don't remember which ones. But that being said, this is crazy. I had no idea there's so much medieval history here. This is absolutely awesome. It's really cool. The buildings are amazing. We were trying to actually go over to the Colossus, and I was thinking more of like Greek mythology, you know, since we're in Athens and whatnot. But this is pretty awesome to see this old medieval. This feels like more medieval history than when we were in Scotland and Ireland combined. So this is crazy. This is like a huge fortress, and we're actually in it, and it even feels more preserved than back in those countries. So we're gonna head out through the castle exit door, the base, and we're gonna go over to that Colossus now. But this is just, take this in. This is so cool. Templars, man. I mean, that's amazing. And that's a nice picture frame right there. Permanent picture frame.
We've left the castle, it's right behind us, and now we're heading towards the Rhodes of
Colossus of Rhodes.
Colossus of Rhodes.
Nice try.
All right, try it again.
That's awesome.
But it's just absolutely beautiful. It's almost like, or it is like, this island is nicknamed Knight's Island because they all lived within the fortress, and they wanted a vacation. They came here to vacation. It's tropical on the beach. It's stunning here. I know why they came here. Behind me is the French Tower, as you can see, except there's a Greek flag now. Obviously things have changed over the years, but over to the right side, my right, your left, is the Colossus of Rhodes. We'll get a little closer so you can see it. Obviously, it doesn't really exist anymore. It's the ruins of what used to be, but it is still incredible to see in person. We were just talking about all the castles that we've been to. Puerto Rico is incredible, as well as Alexandria, which is right like across the pond.
Where's Turkey?
And Turkey is literally in the distance. We have not been there yet, but I feel like we could almost say we've been there because you could charter a boat and get yourself there. But I want to take a look around the exterior. There's nobody here, nobody to tell us to get off of where we are, and we're kind of on the fortress wall, so let's invade.
Okay, so we've actually made it. This is pretty amazing, to the Colossus, like me, of Rhodes. Pretty cool. I mean, we're in Rhodes. If you look behind, there is the other side. It's not as big as you might think when you see pictures. I would say it's about a half a football field, 50 yards across, which is still pretty impressive that they made a man that stood across that. Really cool. I think the biggest thing that I've taken in is that there's so much medieval history here. It's unbelievable. One of the things is it's cool to actually be in this presence, but everyone's actually looking over here. There's a mega yacht called the Megan. So everyone seems to be paying more attention to that than this place, which is pretty cool that they're having that docked here. But I mean, that's the year 2000, or the, what year are we in, 2022? That's what you get in 2022. That being said, it's really cool to actually be present here. I really like this. I'm very grateful to be here. It is big, just not as maybe big as you might have thought, but for them to actually build something back then, again, with someone standing across this, I should probably insert an image of what the Colossus of Rhodes looked like if you didn't know, but it's actually really, really cool to be here. So we've made it to this tip. We've done the French Tower where Ella was just behind you. We're actually gonna go back into town now, maybe grab a coffee, maybe go by the medieval, and then we're gonna head over to the Apollo's temple, which again, now we're back on the Greek stuff. So this is a pretty cool video. We're getting medieval, we're getting the Colossus of Rhodes, we're gonna get Apollo's temple, lots of history here, and it feels very, very ancient history.
Like that, YouTube magic. We're on the other side. We made it to the other side of the Colossus of Rhodes. I got it now. It's coming together as soon as we made it here and moving on to the next monument. But we are actually walking the perimeter of the island pretty much, on the outside of the fortress, the castle that lines the island, making it to the god of Apollo, right?
Apollo's temple.
Apollo's temple, which is in the far right-hand corner around the swoop of the island. Like I said, we're making our way over there, but we just thought, obviously this is the other side. Megan in the background of the mega yacht.
Megan is the big ship.
The big ship is called Megan.
She knows her first name.
All you Megans out there, that's a dream, okay? Living the dream. But we'll make it to Apollo's temple next. Ready? 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 Are you guys ready? We've been walking for about 4 miles. We're guesstimating right now. Many, many kilometers. Not that I can convert it for you, but off to our left, we're actually gonna wander through the roads, but climb to the top of the hillside where there is the Apollo temple. And then on my right, we can't really pan that much into the ocean because it is a nude beach on the side of us, and there's a couple things to be seen over here. So we're gonna make it top of this mountainside. Like I said before, definitely wear tennis shoes. We are getting our workout in today. Apollo, we have made it to where all worshipped you. There's not a lot left, to be honest, but I can see why they built this. Mitch even pointed it out in the distance before it was even an idea to come up here. He has a monument at the top of that hillside, and this hillside is drenched in sunlight. So thankful for the weather, because yesterday it was raining on us. So Greece, thank you for redeeming yourself. Now off in the distance, you can even see the castle where we started our day off.
Crazy.
It is just wild to me. Maybe that shows you just how far we've walked. Like I said, I wish we would have measured it, but we're just guesstimating it's a whole lot. And straight up the hill. We're kind of figuring out whether or not we're gonna take a taxi or walk back, but either way, if you're gonna make it up here, there's not a whole lot to see with the monument, but the views are worth it. Even if there was nothing up here, I would come up here to see the whole island. It is absolutely stunning, breathtaking, something to do while you're in Rhodes, Greece.
There's a lot of time when you watch YouTube videos of these areas where you see people that edit in like overlay B-roll. We're trying our best not to do B-roll, so hope you guys appreciate it, because this is what it really looks like right here. We try to be good at that, so to show you guys real expectations. So we're gonna wrap up the video here. As you can see, we've made it back to the cruise ships. What an eventful day! Oh my gosh, we did the medieval thing. Really cool to start the day off with it. We then did the Apollo. We went to the beach. We went shopping. We actually got a Starbucks. Really amazing island. I would recommend spending more time here, to be honest. There's a lot to do. There's hiking for good exercise. There's thousands of restaurants to eat at. It's just really entertaining. There's a ton to do. Look at the beach right here. This is absolutely amazing and gorgeous. So obviously, if you wanted a beach, this could be the place to come for a beach. Really enjoyed it. I can see why this is where Apollo's temple was. So much sun. It feels like there's never clouds here, or it never rains here. It's just awesome. I would definitely recommend. A couple things to hit on. It seems really affordable here. I would recommend getting a mode of transportation. We probably walked at least 8 miles, which is a ton of, we're tired, we're really tired. So I'd recommend getting a little car, renting a little car or a moped. And then I would actually recommend maybe going and venturing further into the island than what we did. But overall, really awesome. Definitely recommend it. Would recommend coming back here again. Has just a lot to offer and so much rich history. So make sure to like, subscribe. We're coming back with another island. Can't wait to show you guys. We're gonna get back on that cruise ship. We're exhausted.